In this video, we'll show you some of the rare photos of Patricia Heaton, while also sharing with you some of her untold life stories. After struggling for years to break into Hollywood, Patricia Heaton forced her way into success through a questionable audition process, and when she finally got in, she was labeled a hypocrite for doing exactly the same things she actively campaigned against. In this video, we'll share with you the untold stories of the life of Patricia Heaton, while showing you some of her rare photos. On March 4th, 1958, in Bay Village, Ohio, Patricia Helen Heaton was born to Patricia Heard and Chuck Heaton. Though her mother was a homemaker, her dad was a reputable sports journalist, news columnist, commentator, reporter, and screenwriter. Patricia and her 4 siblings were raised to be devout Catholics. Though most people grow out of this kind of training when they get older, Patricia did not. In fact, one of Patricia's sisters, Sharon, became a Dominican nun. Her only brother, Michael, followed in their dad's footsteps and became a newspaper columnist himself. At the tender age of 12, Patricia lost her mother to an aneurysm. Her dad, who was having quite a handful with the kids, remarried 4 years later. Patricia went on to attend Ohio State University, where she became a sister of the Delta Gamma sorority. Firmly interested in becoming an actress, she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in drama. Now, having a degree was great, but would that be enough for Patricia to succeed as an actress? Well, she definitely didn't think so. As a result, she traveled to New York to study with the drama teacher William Esper. She made her first Broadway appearance as a member of the chorus in Don't Get God Started. But after that, acting roles became incredibly scarce. Taking the initiative that she had to play the hand dealt her to the best of her ability, she decided to form an off-Broadway troupe with her friends known as Stage 3. Though this was not the most prestigious creative outlet, it still allowed Patricia to express herself and sharpen her skills. During this time, Patricia tried her hands at making it on TV. Going for gold, she auditioned for the role of Elaine Beanies in the hit sitcom Seinfeld. Unfortunately for Patricia, her audition didn't go the way she planned. Losing out on the role, she would have to wait several more years for her big break. Patricia's fortune changed for the better when she brought one of the Stage 3 productions to Los Angeles. Her performances were so good that she caught the eye of the casting director for the ABC drama 30-something. She was cast as an oncologist on the show, making 6 appearances. Though the doors of Hollywood didn't open wide for her, she had slid her foot into the room. Between 1987 and 1995, Patricia made supporting appearances in the TV series Alien Nation and Matlock. She also appeared in the TV movie Shattered Dreams. Patricia then went on to star in the comedy drama Memoirs of an Invisible Man, directed by the master filmmaker John Carpenter. She also starred in the box office hit comedy Beethoven. Despite appearing in such notable productions, Patricia's screen career didn't receive any significant boost. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite happened. She starred in a number of TV series, but they were all short-lived. These included Room for Two, Someone Like Me, The New Age, and Women of the House. This series of failures had Patricia seriously shaken. Once again, her old doubts arose to plague her. Unbeknownst to Patricia, her lucky break was around the corner. CBS was making a sitcom known as Everybody Loves Raymond, and they were on the hunt for Ray Romano's co-star. Even though Patricia had been working in Hollywood for over 5 years, she still had to audition for the role. As a matter of fact, she was lucky just to get an audition at all. Out of hundreds of actresses, it came down to her and Jane Sibbett. This is where things got a little spicy. Well, the studio, CBS, wanted to make the show with Jane. However, Ray wanted Patricia to win the role. After days of lobbying, the producers finally ceded to his demands. It wasn't until much later that the reason behind his choice emerged. As it turned out of all the actresses who auditioned, Patricia was the only one who wanted to kiss Ray during the auditions. As a result, he began to feel more and more that she would suit the role perfectly. Some wondered if Pat actually liked Ray that much or if she doing what she had to do to elevate herself from failure. In any case, she won the role of Deborah Barone. Regardless of the questionable way that Pat got the role, it turned out that she was the absolute perfect choice. Everybody Loves Raymond was a huge hit, running for 9 seasons and 210 episodes. Patricia, who was a huge contributor to the show's success, won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards out of a total of 7 nominations. As if that wasn't enough, She was also nominated for multiple Screen Actors Guild Awards and Quality Television Awards. Of the back of that one show, she had turned herself from a nobody to a star. While Patricia may have set herself on the right path with regard to her professional life, her personal life was still much of a minefield. At the center of it all was her faith as a devout Catholic. At times, she advocated for questionable things in favor of that faith. Other times, she did some questionable things regardless of that faith. Well, where to begin? How about her drinking? In a 2020 interview for Parade newspaper, Patricia revealed that she had quit drinking 2 years ago. This definitely raised more than a few eyebrows. How much of a drinker had she been? And why the sudden urge to stop now? Drinking aside, Patricia is also a bit of a fiend for plastic surgery. She has undergone multiple plastic surgery procedures, including a tummy tuck and a breast reduction. Patricia has defended these procedures, saying that her 4 cesarean sections necessitated them. This has only made fans more skeptical. Did she change her body merely to suit Hollywood's standards? And would she have landed her iconic roles without all these procedures? Besides, why not go for natural births in accordance with her faith? 4 cesarean sections were a bit much, no? These were all the questions her fans were asking. This aside, Patricia is a staunch conservative. She was a Republican for many years, and she campaigned strongly for Mitt Romney. Using her political influence, she has advocated strongly against abortions and euthanasia. Some fans have pointed out the hypocrisy of this after she herself altered her body with many medical procedures. To them, it makes no sense that she denies others control over their bodies while changing hers as and when she pleases. To Patricia, there's no comparison between these things at all. There's also the case of her divorce. Under the Catholic faith, a baseless divorce leads to excommunication from the church. In spite of this, Patricia divorced her first husband, Konstantin Yankoglu. She remarried English actor and director David Hunt in 1990, and the pair have 4 sons. After the January 6th riot, Patricia resigned from the Republican Party and declared herself an independent voter. Meanwhile, her acting career has not suffered much. She has also been forgiven by the Catholic Church for her divorce. All in all, her life is as good as it has ever been. Patricia Heaton is currently in her mid-60s. As an older actress who is active on social media, she has shared many facts and updates about her life with the world. Her talent as a singer, a cook, and an artist has come to light, as has all her humanitarian work. As an actress, Patricia Heaton's skill and talent are undeniable. As a person, the lines are far more blurred. Many people admire her for her humanitarian work and activism. However, some criticize her for her perceived hypocrisy and support of conservative values. Well, it's not for us to judge her, or is it? If you enjoyed this video, there's a good chance you'll also enjoy the one showing on your screen right now. Click, enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.